Let's take a look at exactly how NAPA chassis precision-engineered ball joints can minimize end play better than the competition. For starters, a key competitor relies heavily on a single ball joint design for nearly all applications, a metal-to-metal gusher-bearing ball joint. This design can create a tremendous amount of friction, which may lead to premature failure. Here's why. Gusher-bearing designs require some form of a spring in their construction. In a lower joint, this spring supports the entire load of the ball joint. With either an upper or lower ball joint, the spring is designed to maintain pressure on the stud, so the ball stays in one place inside the housing. However, over time, the spring can become fatigued and lose its ability to recoil and keep constant pressure on the stud. This may create a gap, and when there's a gap, the looseness in the ball joint causes the stud to bang around inside the housing. That's end play. The ball joint can no longer properly hold the vehicle's exact alignment settings, and that causes tires to wear prematurely. Once you create looseness in a ball joint, it only gets worse and will need to be replaced. This friction on the powdered metal ball bearing causes granules to wear off, and they are extremely abrasive, contributing to failure. Once looseness starts, it gets worse, and the ball joint needs replacing. Another potential shortcoming with two-piece stamped housings are that the design leads to end play. The two-piece stamped housing, bottom seat spring, powdered metal bearing, and ball stud have combined stack-up tolerances that create more opportunity for end play. With NAPA chassis precision-engineered ball joints, the first thing we do is reduce friction. Our stud sits in a high-technology, patented two-piece cylindrical wedge bearing that evenly distributes the load around the fully polished stud. Unlike the gusher-bearing design, this combination allows for no movement or loss of contact. Competitors like to say the synthetic bearing design is flawed, as it doesn't allow for contaminants to be purged out of the ball joint. However, our ball joint is a one-piece forged housing sealed with permanently attached boots, which means no outside contaminants get into the ball joint, unlike the slide-on boot design. Our stud is a fully polished ball that is burnished and assembled in the housing, using a specially designed lubricant for the lowest possible coefficient of friction. Any granules caused by wear are made of self-lubricating graphite, so there is no damage to the inside of the ball joint. Friction on the competitor's stud can possibly cause wear and premature failure due to the extremely abrasive granules. A well-designed ball joint with proper load distribution gives a vehicle better steering performance with no end play. Many newer vehicles come equipped with lower friction design ball joints, so the best way to bring your customer's vehicle back to like-new performance is to use NAPA chassis ball joints. Due to their advanced low-torque designs, NAPA chassis ball joints can prevent problems like loose steering and tire wear better than other manufacturers, by bringing an end to the main enemy of every chassis system, end play. Install a NAPA chassis precision-engineered ball joint and you'll see that we are truly the best option for you and your customers.